Welcome to Motivational Monday. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today, I want to discuss about focusing. But before we start, make sure to smash that like button, share, and do subscribe. So many times we've discussed focusing and where to put your focus, but this is a little bit different, all right? So if I bring out this piece of paper, okay, what do you see? I'm going to give it another second. What do you see? You see a black spot. It's true. There's a black spot on this piece of paper. But there's also a lot of white on this piece of paper as well. But all we sometimes see is this black spot. And that's really life, okay? Life is that we see our challenges, but we won't see and appreciate some of the good stuff that's happening around us, and we discount it. We don't appreciate it, we don't show our gratitude to it, and then it's taken away, and it throws us off kilter, and we didn't realize that we didn't appreciate those things when they were there. So in life, if you want a fully fulfilled life, you really need to appreciate where you are in life. It's a little bit of a humility exercise because let's face it, we always want more. We're always thinking about our neighbor that has more or our friend that has more. And we always think that once we get it, we'll fulfill that happiness, fulfill that void. But right now, the way you are, you can fulfill that void in as much as it is an inner work on yourself. Now, I've seen lots of ups and downs in my life. I've seen friends have lots of ups and downs in my life. And probably one of the best mentors that I've ever had was really my father, who saw some tremendous swings in his life. And maybe even to a point that he never really rebounded from some of those swings. But this is the one thing that I'll always take from it. Nobody will ever imagine that in different parts of his lives, they never knew some of his earlier life. So they never saw him either as a much more successful man. But this is one thing that he always kept. He always kept that good attitude. He always kept that happiness. He always had that gratitude, no matter what it was. And I'll never forget this because I asked my father after some years after things had gone down in business and this and that. And he said to me, you know, money is for spending. That's all it is. It's not more than that. And sometimes we prescribe much more meaning to it because it becomes our identity. But then that's when it becomes toxic because you will stay you whether or not you have a lot of money or you don't have a lot of money. But you could only appreciate yourself if you really accept yourself in no matter circumstance you're in, whether you're successful financially or not successful financially, whether you have a fantastic relationship with somebody else or whether you don't have such a fantastic relationship with somebody else. Sometimes, not always, if you're not having a good relationship with somebody else, it's really you're not having a good relationship with yourself. So keep this in mind. When you take gratitude into the picture, you become a much healthier human being. You become much more balanced, you become much happier. You also become much more balanced for yourself. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. Sometimes we need more, absolutely, and sometimes we want more, absolutely. That's not to take that away. But right now, we always have to look at the current circumstance and look at that silver lining and appreciate what it is. Because if we go through life just looking and focusing at the black dot, that's exactly what we're going to get. But if we focus on some of the other good stuff that are happening to us, that's also what we'll get. So keep that in mind as we take on this week. And we'll see you here next week on Motivational Monday. Have a good week, everybody.